All right. What's up, y'all? Just wanted to jump on here real quick, holla at y'all on this fantastic Friday. Hope y'all having a good day, man. Just wanted to jump on here and encourage somebody real quick. Don't listen to doubters. Don't listen to doubters. You probably heard this said before, but I want to reinforce it today because I believe somebody watching this has doubted the call and the purpose on their life. Not because you don't think it's possible, but because you're listening to the wrong people. All right? You're listening to the wrong people. Trust me, whenever you try to do something great, whenever you try to do something that you're called to, whenever you try to do something that you're passionate, especially if it goes against the grain, there will be people who will say, "Are you sure you want to do that? I don't think you should do that. You're too old to do that. You're too young to do that. You're not in the right family to do that. You don't have the right resources to do that. You can't do that here. No one else is doing it." Listen, trust me when I tell you, whenever you're trying to do something great, there's doubters. I would even go as far as to say, if no one is doubting you, are you really stepping outside of your comfort zone? Are you really stepping outside of what you may be accustomed to? So just wanted to hit you guys up and let you know that. So listen, here's what we got to do. You got to listen, and you got to make sure that you continue to set your mind to something. And here's the thing. I think a lot of time the doubts start creeping in when things don't happen as fast as we think they should, or as others think they should. I think that's another way that doubt can creep in. And the more you tell people about what you're doing, and if they don't see it happening as fast as they think it should, or maybe even you think it should, the doubt starts to creep in. But the truth is, it takes time. If you're doing something great, it takes time. No matter what it is, no matter what field you're in, it takes time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of consistency. And you got to be willing to put that time in. There is no substitute for it. There is no substitute for putting that time in. And if you do that, that does not guarantee that you're going to achieve the level of success maybe someone else has. But you will be successful though. So you have to define for yourself, what does success look like to you? What does success look like to you? All right? What does it look like? If you're in the music industry, what does success look like? 1 million streams? 10 million? What does it look like? Selling out venues? 5,000 seater venues? 10,000? What does success look like for you? Success for me is setting goals, hitting those goals. And after you've hit those goals, reset new goals. So what does success look like for you? You could determine it. You could just say, hey, I'm really just passionate about music. I don't care about selling out big venues. I don't really care about touring. I just want to put my music out, find my people. Don't matter if it's 100 people, 1,000 people, 500. I just want to find my people and I just want to rock with them. That's what success looks like. And guess what? If that's what success is for you, then that's what success is. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise. All right? So we back on here talking about not listening to doubters. Okay. Listen. Another reason you should not listen to doubters is because what's inside of you is not inside of them. Because if it was, they would not be doubting you. They would not be doubting you. They would be encouraging you. They would be real with you, but they would be encouraging you to put the work in. Do the necessary research. Find the necessary people. Surround yourself with the people that are going to make sure you're able to accomplish what it is you set your mind out to do. But doubters, they just plant those seeds. But what's inside of you is not inside of them. So that's another reason you should not listen to doubters. And another reason you can limit, here's a way you can limit the doubters in your life. Stop telling everybody what you're doing. It's okay. I understand that accountability is important and you want to be able to tell people and they help hold you accountable. That should not be everybody. Maybe you shouldn't put it on your social media. It's okay if you want to put something that's kind of vague and not so specific. You can put up something like, hey, charting a new path this year. That's not specific. Doesn't tell people exactly what you're doing. And you might, even doing that, you might get some doubters in your comments. It's crazy nowadays. But when you do that, you should tell some people to hold you accountable, but not everybody, okay? Everybody you meet should not know what your plans are, okay? Because a lot of people, they have failed to put the time in. They have failed to be consistent, failed to chase after their goals, or something in their lives have happened, and they were not able to be successful at what they're put their mind to. And they've allowed that doubt to creep in to their life, and they will project that on you if you're not careful. So listen, make sure you find yourself a core, and you know who that core is, because they allow you to express yourself, they encourage you, they support you. You know who that core is. That core may be one person, it may not be a group, maybe one person who will encourage you. You may want to be a singer, right? But right now, you know, your vocals and all of that ain't up to par. Whoever your core is, they're going to tell you, hey, listen, before you start, you know, the process of putting out a song, booking studio time, I believe you can do this, but you need to take some singing lessons first. Take some singing lessons, learn about vocal range, find out what your vocal range is, and how you can properly maximize that. That way, when you put something out, it'll be the best version of you. If you got somebody in your life like that, that person or those people should be your core. If you got people in there joking on you, laughing at you, oh man, you can't even sing. What are you talking about putting out? You can't sing. Even if they laughing and joking, if that's their first reaction, those people should not be in your core. They should not be in your core, man, because even in jokes, they are planting those seeds of doubt. They are planting those seeds of doubt in your mind, and you laughing, ha, 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 yeah. But that seed of doubt is there. And when you're alone and when you're by yourself, that's when it comes back, that's when it pops up. So trust me when I tell you, it's important to tell people, but you need to tell the right people. The people that are gonna help you along the way. The people that are gonna say, hey, you wanna sing? Hey, listen, I know a great singing coach that could help you out. Let me see if I can, reach out to that person and I'll make the introduction. That type of person. Hey, let me introduce you to a producer. Hey, let me see. Let's see if we can find some local studios if you don't have one in your house. That person that's gonna help encourage you in that dream, whatever it is. Hey, I want to go back to nursing school. You know what? I really want to be a doctor. And that person's like, man, you got 4 kids. You can't go to nursing school. You can't be a doctor. What are you talking about? Where are you gonna find the time? That person should not be in your core. The person that's in your core should say, hey, you want to go to be a doctor? You want to be a nurse? You want to learn how to trade stocks? Whatever it is you want to do, you want to be in the music business, whatever it is. That person who's in your core, the person that's in your core should be finding resources and ways to support you. They should say, hey, if you sign up, you may be only able to take one course a semester, and it may take you a little bit longer than others, but I'm here to support you, all right? What can I do? Can I come over and babysit? Can I come over and help you study? I don't really know much about what it is you'll be studying, but hey, I'm willing to walk with you on this journey, encourage you, support you, be that supporting ear. Those type of people should be in your core, not the other way around. Because a lot of people will couch their doubting ways, they will couch that in jokes. Oh man, I was just playing with you. Oh girl, I was just playing. I was just joking. You mad about that? When really, they don't have no faith in you. They don't trust you. You can learn a lot from people's initial reaction when you share with them. Some people do come around, but me personally, I don't have those people in my core. I need people who gonna support me, who gonna be honest with me, who gonna walk with me from Jump Street. The other people, you're welcome on the journey. You can join me on the journey, but you're not gonna be in my core. You're not gonna be in my core. I'll share with you along the way what's going on. And you decide to help me out or not help me out or just give an encouraging word or whatever it is, that's okay. But you're not gonna be in my core. It's very important because your core people should be people you can be vulnerable with. Y'all hear me? Listen to that. Your core people should be people you can be vulnerable with. And if it's something you're greatly passionate about, there are going to be times of vulnerability where you may feel like you can no longer do it, or are you supposed to be doing what it is you're doing? And that person will walk with you. They'll listen. They'll encourage you to keep going. They'll encourage you. They'll let you know, hey, this may be a season where so much is happening in your life. Take a break, but don't quit. Take some time to be with your family. Take some time to take care of your financial situation. Take some time to do this. They may say, hey, take a couple months, 60 days. After 60 days, we're going to get back to it. Take 90 days, whatever. They're not going to let you quit. Those type of people should be in your core. You hear me? Those type of people should be in your core. Not people who are like, man, this probably ain't for you. All this other stuff in your life, it's probably God's will that you quit this or stop doing this. Nah. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Listen to me. Seasons come all the time. There have been seasons in my journey where I couldn't be as productive and consistent with putting out music. But I had people who tell me, yo, God always sent someone to say, yo, really enjoyed your music. Could be a random person who just hit me up, man, I really enjoy your music. Heard this song. Could be a song that I released a while ago. That encouraged me, man. That encouraged me to keep going. But also having a core of people who support me, who I can talk to and be vulnerable with, who affirm me and say, yo, God's hand is on you. Don't stop going. You can rest right now. Take care of the things that are important in your life, but get back to it. Keep using that gift. All right? And that's what you need in your life. Don't listen to the doubters. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the doubters. And another thing I want to tell you, don't waste your time trying to convince doubters, okay? You ain't got time for that. The energy that you have need to be put towards what it is you're trying to accomplish, okay? Don't waste your time trying to convince doubters. Don't waste your time. I know a lot of people is just like, oh, if I can just further explain and, make them see my vision. No, don't. People are not, listen. Everybody's not going to see your vision. And that's okay. That is okay. You got to be all right with that, okay? You got to be all right with that. You got to be willing to press through. And if you're a believer, listen, pray, talk to the Lord. Tell him, say, Father, send me someone who can be in my core. If you don't have that core person there to support you, who's going to be real with you, but they're going to encourage you, all right? And they're going to make sure that they are being right where you need them to be, encouraging you every step of the way. Even if what it is you're trying to do seems impossible, they're going to encourage you. They're going to help you find resources, all right? They're not going to talk you down, talk you out. Oh, man, oh, girl, you don't need to be doing that. No, why are you putting your kids in that? Why are you doing? No. Like I said, you can't stop those people from being around, but they don't have to be in your core. You get to choose who is in your core, okay? You get to choose who's in your core group of people. You get to choose who that is. You don't have to allow people there. And listen to me, just because this person may be related to you And I'm talking about mother, father, brother, sister. That don't mean they got to be in your core. Cousin, uncle, that don't mean they got to be in your core. And guess what? That don't mean you got to tell them what you're doing. And listen, once you start doing what you're doing, don't let them guilt trip. Oh man, how come you didn't tell me? How come you didn't this? How come you listen? You don't got to listen to that, and you don't got to explain to them. See what I'm saying? You don't got to explain. You just continue to do what it is that you've been called to do, that you feel really deeply passionate about. You know what I mean? You continue to work towards it. If it takes you 1 year to get there, if it takes you 5 years, if it takes you 10 years, all right? Listen, don't listen to the doubters. You keep learning, keep growing, keep being consistent, and you will get better. Things will get better. You'll find yourself getting closer and closer to that goal, all right? And don't allow yourself to become a doubter. That's right. Don't allow yourself to become a doubter. What do I mean by this? Don't allow yourself, by looking around, comparing your success, whatever you have defined success is, when you're sitting around comparing that to other people, especially on social media, because we already know, listen, there's so many tools out there where people can use to fabricate their life, to copy and paste, to cut and crop, to make things look a certain way. Listen, please don't compare yourself to people on social media, okay? That is a surefire way to start doubting yourself, putting yourself in a box, or taking yourself out of the creative space that you're supposed to be in. You go at your pace, you go at your speed. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Everyone's journey is different. You continue to do what it is you feel passionate about, even if there's no example. You be the example, all right? You create the space. Even if you're taking two things that you really love. Maybe you have two things that you really love, and you're trying to find a way to fuse them together, and no one's ever done it before. That's okay. You do it. Listen, even if it doesn't work out the way you think it should right away, continue to learn. Continue to learn. You win or you learn. Win or you learn. There's no losses. Win or you learn. If things don't go the way you think they should, that's a learning lesson. What do you need to adjust? What do you need to tweak to make sure things work out the way they should? All right? I just want to jump on here and tell y'all again, don't listen to the doubters and don't become a doubter. All right? My name is TheRealPatience. Make sure you guys subscribe and like to the channel. New music coming soon. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace and love.